Hi, everyone. I'm James, and as always, I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Jenny, and we are so happy you're here with us today. Seriously, every single day that you show up and practice with us, you are doing something really amazing for yourself, and we just want you to know that we see you, we appreciate you, and we are cheering for you every step of the way.
That's right. And if this is your first time here, hello, welcome. We're so glad you found us. This is day 6 of our 30-day English shadowing challenge. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that right now. Just tap that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you never miss an episode, and join thousands of learners who are practicing English with us every single day. We really do have a wonderful community here.
Yes, please subscribe. It genuinely helps us so much. And honestly, it helps you too, because then you won't forget to come back tomorrow for day 7. Think of it as a little reminder from the universe saying, hey, go practice your English. Okay, so Jenny, today is day 6, and I am feeling really good about today's topic. Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm always ready, James. But go ahead, tell everyone what we're talking about today.
Okay, so today's topic is hobbies and interests. And I know, some people hear hobbies and they think, oh, this is a simple topic, this is basic. But I actually think this is one of the most important topics you can learn in English, because talking about hobbies is how you make friends. It's how you connect with people. It's how you start a real conversation, not just a formal one.
That's a really good point, actually. I read something interesting about this. Researchers who study language learning found that learners who can talk about personal topics, like hobbies and interests, feel much more confident in conversations. Because when you talk about something you love, you're not just using language, you're expressing who you are. And that makes the whole experience feel real, not like a test.
Exactly. Like, think about it. When you meet someone new and they ask you, so, what do you like to do? And you can answer them naturally and confidently in English, that feeling is incredible. That's the goal. That's what we're working toward. And shadowing is one of the best ways to get there. So let's get into it. Okay, so before we get into the shadowing practice, let's do a little warm-up. Jenny, let me ask you, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you actually enjoy doing in your free time?
Oh, okay. Well, honestly, one of my favorite things to do is read. I really love reading. I read a lot of nonfiction, books about history, science, that kind of thing. And I also really enjoy cooking. Not fancy cooking, I mean, I'm not a chef or anything, but I like trying new recipes on the weekend when I have time to just relax and experiment in the kitchen.
Oh, that's so nice. I love that about you, Jenny. Very calm, very thoughtful hobbies. I enjoy a nice book and a warm cup of tea.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. It's great. Mine are just a little different. Okay, so my hobbies? I love watching sports. Big sports fan. I also love playing video games, which I know some people judge, but I genuinely think video games are a really creative hobby. And lately, I've been getting really into hiking, which honestly surprised even me, because I used to be a very much a stay-indoors kind of person.
Wait, you hike now? James, I had no idea. When did this happen?
I know, right? My friends couldn't believe it either. It started because a friend invited me on this one hike and I said yes, just to be polite, thinking it would be terrible. But then I got to the top of this hill and the view was just, how do I put this? It was like my brain went completely quiet for a moment, like all the noise stopped. And I thought, okay, I understand this now.
That's actually really beautiful, James.
Thank you. I have my moments. Okay, so now let's ask our listeners, and this is important because shadowing works best when you're also thinking about your own answers. What are your hobbies? Think about it. What do you love to do? What makes you lose track of time? We'll come back to this idea throughout the episode. All right, let's look at some key vocabulary for today. We're going to go through some really useful words and phrases that come up a lot when people talk about hobbies in English.
And remember, with shadowing, you're not just reading or listening. You want to say these words out loud. Copy the way we say them, the rhythm, the stress, the feeling. That's what shadowing is all about.
So the first word is hobby. A hobby is something you do for fun, not for work. Something you choose to do because you enjoy it. Reading is my hobby. My hobby is painting. Simple, right?
Right. And the next one is interest. An interest is something you like or want to learn more about. It's a little broader than a hobby. You can be interested in something without actually doing it regularly. Like, I'm interested in astronomy. I love looking at photos of space and watching documentaries, but I wouldn't say it's a hobby because I don't actually, go outside with a telescope.
That's a good distinction. Okay, next word, passion. A passion is something you feel very strongly about. It's more than just a hobby. It's something that really drives you. Music is my passion. Teaching is her passion.
Ooh, I love that word, passion. It feels very dramatic and exciting. Next one, free time. Free time is the time when you're not working or studying. In my free time, I like to draw, or what do you do in your free time? This is a super common question in English. You will hear it all the time.
Another great phrase is, I'm into something. This is very casual and very natural. I'm really into cooking lately. She's really into yoga. It means you're currently interested in or enjoying something. James, can you give an example?
Sure, I'd say, I've been really into hiking lately. I never expected to love it, but here we are. See how natural that sounds? Very conversational, very real.
And the last vocabulary item for this section is to pick up a hobby. This means to start a new hobby. I want to pick up painting. He picked up guitar during the holidays. It's a really useful phrase because people often ask, have you picked up any new hobbies recently, especially after big life changes?
Okay, learners, shadow time. I want you to repeat after us. Say each phrase out loud, just like we say it. Ready? Let's go.
Reading is my hobby.
Reading is my hobby.
What do you do in your free time?
What do you do in your free time?
I'm really into cooking lately.
I'm really into cooking lately.
I want to pick up a new hobby.
I want to pick up a new hobby.
Great. Did you say them out loud? If you did, amazing. If you didn't, go back, rewind, and try again. It only works if you actually speak. We can't hear you through the screen, but we believe in you.
We truly cannot hear you, but we believe. Okay, this is the main event. We're going to do several short dialogues now, real-sounding conversations about hobbies and interests. Your job is to shadow one of us, pick James or Jenny, and say our lines at the same time as we say them. Try to match the speed, the emotion, the pauses, everything.
We'll do each dialogue twice. First, listen all the way through. Then, the second time, shadow along with your chosen speaker. Ready? Let's start with dialogue 1. So, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, I really love reading. I read every night before bed. It helps me relax after a long day.
That's so nice. What kind of books do you like?
Mostly true stories, like biographies and history books. What about you? What are your hobbies?
Well, I'm really into hiking right now. I started a few months ago and I actually love it. I go every weekend if I can.
Oh, wow. I've never tried hiking before. Is it hard?
Not at all. You just need good shoes and some water. Honestly, you should try it sometime. I think you'd really enjoy it.
Maybe I will. That sounds fun.
Okay. Did you shadow that? Let's listen again, and this time, say it with us. Shadow your speaker. Go.
Good work, everyone. Notice how in that dialogue we asked follow-up questions. What kind of books do you like? Is it hard? These follow-up questions are so important because they show the other person that you're listening and you're interested. It keeps the conversation going.
Yes, and it's actually a great tip for English conversations in general. When someone tells you something, don't just say, oh, cool, and stop there. Ask one more question. It makes such a big difference. It makes you sound fluent and natural even if your grammar isn't perfect yet.
Totally. Okay, let's do dialogue 2. This one is about discovering a new hobby. I started painting last month. I can't believe I never tried it before.
Oh, really? That's amazing. Are you good at it?
Not really. My paintings look a little interesting, but I don't care. I love the process. It's really relaxing.
I think that's the best reason to have a hobby. Not to be perfect, but just to enjoy it.
Exactly. I used to think I had to be talented to do something, but now I just do it because it makes me happy.
That's such a good attitude. I want to try something new too. Maybe cooking? I'm terrible in the kitchen, but hey, maybe that's the point.
You should. Cooking is so satisfying when you make something and it actually tastes good.
And so disappointing when it doesn't.
True, but that's how you learn, right?
Okay, I love that dialogue because it has such an important message, right? The idea that you don't have to be good at something to enjoy it. I think a lot of learners feel this way about English. Like, I'm not good enough yet, so I'll wait until I'm better. But Jenny's character says it perfectly. Just do it because it makes you happy.
Right. And the same goes for shadowing. You don't need to sound perfect. You just need to keep going, keep trying, keep practicing. Progress is more important than perfection, always.
That should be on a motivational poster. Someone write that down.
Okay, let's keep going. Dialogue 3 is a little longer. This is two friends recommending hobbies to each other.
You have to try yoga. I know you think it's not for you, but just try one class. Seriously.
I don't know. I'm not very flexible. I'll probably fall over.
That's the point. You go because you're not flexible, and then you get better. It's not about being perfect from day one.
Maybe. What do you like about it?
I feel so calm after every class, like all the stress just leaves my body. And it's quiet. No phones, no screens, just you and your breathing. It's really peaceful.
Okay, that actually sounds really nice. I've been so stressed lately.
See? That's exactly why you need it. There's a class on Saturday morning. Come with me, just once. If you hate it, I'll never mention it again.
Fine, I'll try it. But if I fall over, I'm blaming you.
Deal. I'll make sure to fall over first so you don't feel bad.
You're ridiculous, but okay, deal. Okay, that dialogue was a little more complex, right? There were more emotions. Skepticism, laughter, encouragement. This is real conversation. Real conversations are full of these moments. Someone hesitates, someone laughs, someone changes their mind.
And that's what we want you to get comfortable with. Not just the words, but the feelings behind the words. When you shadow, try to feel it. If the line is funny, let yourself smile. If the character is nervous, let that come into your voice a little. The emotion helps you remember the language so much better.
That's actually backed by research, by the way. Emotional memory is stronger than regular memory. When you connect a word or phrase to a feeling, your brain stores it much more deeply.
See? Jenny always comes in with the science. I say something from my heart, and she proves it with data. We really are the perfect team.
We really are.
Okay, let's take a little break from the dialogues and talk about some fun facts. Jenny, what have you got for us?
Okay, so here's something I found really interesting. Studies show that people who have hobbies are actually happier and less stressed than people who don't. Like having something that's just for you, something that has nothing to do with work or responsibilities, is genuinely good for your mental health.
That makes so much sense. It's like your brain needs a place to just play, you know? To not have to perform or produce something useful, just to exist and enjoy.
Exactly. And another interesting thing, the most popular hobbies worldwide right now include things like gardening, cooking, gaming, reading, and fitness activities like running or yoga. So if you do any of these, you have millions of people around the world you could talk to about it.
In English, that's the connection. Like if you love gaming and you can talk about it in English, congratulations, you just unlocked an entire global community. Gaming communities online are huge, and so much of the conversation happens in English.
That's a great point. Hobbies can actually be your reason to use English in real life. You don't have to wait for a formal situation. Just go online, find a community of people who love what you love, and start talking.
Oh, I love that. Find your people through your hobby. That's such a good way to practice. Way more fun than doing grammar exercises alone at midnight.
Not that there's anything wrong with grammar exercises at midnight.
No judgment. We don't judge here at the Learning Lab.
All right, let's talk about some common mistakes that learners make when they talk about hobbies in English. These are small things, but fixing them will make you sound so much more natural.
Okay, first one, and I hear this a lot, saying I like to play guitar versus I play guitar. Both are correct, but beginners sometimes say I am play guitar, and that's not right. You need the verb to play in the right form. I play guitar. She plays guitar. I like playing guitar.
Right. And another one, be careful with the difference between I am interesting and I am interested. I am interesting means you are a fascinating person. I am interested means you find something fascinating. So if someone asks about your hobbies, you want to say, I am interested in photography, not I am interesting in photography.
Although you might also be interesting, but that's a different sentence for a different moment.
Exactly. Context is everything. And the last one, we say in my free time, not in my free times or in my spare times. Time in this context is uncountable. I cook in my free time. I read in my spare time. No S at the end.
These are small things, but they really matter. And the best way to avoid these mistakes is, you guessed it, shadowing. When you shadow real conversations, you hear the correct way over and over again, and it starts to feel natural. Your mouth just learns to say it right. Okay, we're coming to our final section for today, and this one is really special because it's all about you. We're going to give you some prompts, and I want you to try to answer them out loud in English using the words and phrases we learned today.
Think of it as a mini speaking practice. Don't worry about being perfect. Just speak. Use simple words. Be honest. That's all you need to do.
First prompt, what is your favorite hobby? Say it out loud right now. Start with, my favorite hobby is...
Good. Second prompt, when do you usually do your hobby? Start with, I usually do it. For example, I usually do it in the evenings, or I usually do it on weekends.
Pause. Third prompt, and this one is a little more challenging. Why do you love this hobby? What does it give you? Start with, I love it because...
Pause. And the last one, is there a new hobby you want to try? Start with, I want to try... For example, I want to try painting, or I want to try learning how to bake.
Pause. Amazing! If you answered all 4 of those out loud, genuinely, I'm so proud of you. That's real speaking practice. That's not just passive listening, that's active output, and that's where the real growth happens.
And here's a little challenge for you. Write your answers down in the comments below. We really do read them. Tell us your hobby, tell us why you love it, tell us what new hobby you want to try. It's a great way to practice writing and reading, and you'll get to see what other learners around the world are saying.
Yes, the comments on this channel are always so warm and wonderful. I love reading them. It always makes my day. Okay, before we wrap up, let's do one final short dialogue. This one is you talking to a friend. Shadow James this time, okay? Really commit to it. Honestly, my favorite thing to do is go for a walk in the park. I know it sounds simple, but I find it really relaxing, especially in the morning when it's quiet and there aren't many people around.
That sounds really peaceful. Do you go alone or with someone?
Usually alone, actually. I like to listen to music or a podcast while I walk. It's like my time to just think and clear my head. By the time I get home, I feel like a completely different person.
I totally understand that. I feel the same way when I read. It's like the rest of the world disappears for a little while.
Exactly. That's the best part of having a hobby, right? It's your little escape, something that's just yours.
I think everyone needs something like that. Life gets busy and stressful. You need something that brings you joy.
100%. So, what's your happy place? What do you do when you need to recharge?
And that's it for today's shadowing practice. You did so well, seriously. Day 6 is done. You showed up, you practiced, and that matters more than anything else.
Can we just take a moment to say if you've been here since day 1, you've now done 6 days in a row of English practice. 6 days! That is not nothing. That is a streak. That is momentum. And momentum is everything when you're learning a language.
Keep going. Day 7 is tomorrow, and we'll be right here waiting for you with a brand new topic and brand new dialogues. Don't break that streak.
And if today was your first day, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Go back and start from day 1 when you can, but also know that every single day stands on its own. You can start anywhere. The important thing is that you start.
All right, before we go, your homework for today. Number 1, think of 3 hobbies that you have or 3 things you're interested in. Number 2, try to describe one of them in English, just a few sentences, and say it out loud. And number 3, leave a comment below telling us one hobby you love and one hobby you want to try. We want to hear from you.
Yes, please. Comments, likes, subscribes, all of those things help us keep making this show, and we genuinely love this community so much. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and the bell. If you're listening on a podcast platform, please follow the show and leave us a review. It really, really helps.
We'll see you tomorrow for day 7. Take care of yourselves, keep practicing, and remember,
English is easy and enjoyable. See you next time, everyone.
bye everyone.